Hello guys, myself Rohith. Currently I am pursuing my master's from Pilani, Hyderabad in ME Communications. Recently I got placed in Qualcomm in RFSW role. So here I am making a short video to tell you about the placement guidance program that was took by Gaurav sir. After the completion of our second semester in the month of May, we have 2 months of preparation, June and July for our placements. And we came to know about Gaurav sir from our seniors Surya and Ashwan. Gaurav sir is a senior engineer in Qualcomm and he is in Qualcomm from the past 3 years. So at the month of July 1st, we contacted Gaurav sir about this guidance program, and he started his guidance program from the month of July, and we took around for 1 month, but actually he will give the guidance program for the 2 months in June and July. So due to some reasons we contacted him a bit late, and in this video I will mention all the things what was taught us by the Gaurav sir. He mainly concentrates on the 3 things. The first one will be resume building. Resume is an important thing which will reflect what we know to the interviewer, and it is the basic thing where the interviewer starts asking questions. And the next one will be the mock interviews, and the third one he guided us is in building a good LinkedIn profile. And when coming to this resume, see, everyone has a resume, but having a good and neat resume will be important, which will reflect a good opinion for on us for the interviewer. And during this resume guidance, he told us to put what projects to put in the resume and what are the main keywords to use in the resume, which will make a good impression on our projects, and also the important subjects, the important topics, and some people have some past experiences. So everything he covered, what to keep in the resume and what not to keep in the resume. So the process of this resume building was done like this. And coming to this mock interviews, he took 2 mock interviews for us, and the first mock interview mainly covers all our technicalities and also the coding skills, and the second one is on testing like what we have actually know from our projects. So these 2 rounds helped me a lot. And in the first round he took coding and technical interview. He make us to open the online compiler and to write some codes, and in the next half an hour, generally this first round took for some 3 hours. In the first 1.5 hours, he totally concentrated on the coding skills, and for the rest part of the interview, he covered all the technical skills. I want to specifically mention this topic, mock interviews, because this helped me a lot. When I come to these technicalities, everyone knows the basic concepts like MIMO and fading, but we will lack in the area where we have to explain to him where to start the concept, where to end the concept, and what are the important keywords that we have to use in explaining to the interview. Generally, every interview expects us to explain him like the interviewer don't know anything, and we have to explain everything to him from the basics such that he will understand the good concept. So this was taught by the Gaurav sir, how to explain it to the interviewer. And I have this good example to say. He told me to draw the communication block diagram. Then randomly I started drawing from this source encoding, channel encoding, etc. After all those things, I have drawn a random communication block diagram without mentioning the arrows and without writing all the important formulas or like writing the units after each and every block. So these are all look like small things, but they will matter most. So these are all the things that taught by Gaurav sir to include when the interviewer asks us something. And this is some basic example I have told to you what I have improved through this guidance program. And when coming to this coding interview, he gave me some random questions to implement to the online compiler. Then I start coding silently, and he gave me some linked list concept. It took for me around some 5 to 10 minutes for typing the code, and even I didn't spoke any single word with the Gaurav sir. And he mentioned that when we are doing coding, we have to be interactive with the interviewer. We have to explain what we are doing, so in which way we are going, and like what the code and what every keyword represents. So this will be the important thing when we are giving interview to the original like any company. So these are all the important things that was taught by Gaurav sir. This everything will look like a simple things and that not matter most, but that was wrong. So these are all the small things that will change the interview. And this is how the first round of the mock interview went, and in the second round he went on the projects. So he came to know like what we actually done and what we know, the information all about the project, and he guided us, and he added some tips and tricks in terms of projects too. So that also helpful for my interview. And when coming to this LinkedIn profile, so when we are applying some off-campus jobs, even I don't have any experience of applying off-campus jobs, but I am saying this, when we are applying some off-campus jobs, LinkedIn is a like important thing where every interviewer sees our profiles and they will judge based on our LinkedIn profiles and our resume. So this resume building and LinkedIn profile building those are the important things. And Gaurav sir help us to build a good resume and also to build a good LinkedIn profile. He also took mock interviews for us. So this is the thing how the placement guidance scenario went for the 1 month. We have only I took guidance under Gaurav sir for only 1 month, and he covered a lot of things, but I don't know how much he can cover when he took the guidance program for the 2 months. That I don't know that, but I definitely say he will cover a lot. So finally I will recommend you that if you have any chance of taking guidance program from Gaurav sir, don't miss it here. Definitely he will give you a good guidance program. As I told, he is a senior engineer in Qualcomm, and he also has experience of taking these guidance programs from the past few years. So it will be beneficial for you if you take this guidance program. And at the last I will say thank you to the Gaurav sir. I will feel thankful to him because his guidance program helped me a lot for getting my placement. And thank you Gaurav sir for guiding me in a good way, and thank you guys.